It begins quietly, almost invisibly. Airports, cafes, hotels, train stations, everywhere people gather, there's the silent hum of connectivity. Screens glow, fingers tap, and the phrase that has come to define modern trust appears again: free Wi-Fi available. To the traveler, it's a small gift in an impatient world. A doorway to digital comfort. But beneath the convenience lies a truth too few understand: nothing about that connection is free. Every login, every click, every idle second online feeds an invisible system built to know you better than you know yourself. Across the planet, billions of devices reach out every second, whispering for access. Phones, tablets, laptops, they all broadcast fragments of their identity: MAC addresses, device models, operating systems, apps installed, even preferred networks. These signals aren't noise. They're data. And in the invisible economy, data is the new currency. Whoever controls it, controls the narrative of your life. In the early days of public Wi-Fi, connection was sold as liberation. It was digital democracy, freedom to browse, work, and communicate without wires or walls. But somewhere along the line, that freedom became the perfect disguise. Corporations realized that while people guarded their wallets, they offered their information freely. What began as access turned into surveillance wrapped in hospitality. At first, the collection seemed harmless. A name. An email. Maybe a phone number. A pop-up screen that asked for consent few bothered to read. But those small details opened the floodgates. Behind the access portals and cookie banners, hidden servers began to record movement, browsing habits, device fingerprints, and session lengths. A global network of businesses, advertisers, and analytics firms quietly stitched these fragments together into a living portrait of human behavior. Every login created a shadow, an invisible twin made entirely of data. Airports learned how long passengers lingered at gates. Malls tracked foot traffic between stores. Hotels monitored device counts per room to calculate occupancy. Restaurants discovered which tables attracted repeat customers. Every free connection carried a cost: your attention, your habits, your presence. And the most startling part? The surveillance doesn't end when you disconnect. Even when the screen goes dark, your device continues to emit signals, searching for familiar networks. Each digital handshake is like a breadcrumb in the physical world, tracing where you go and how often you return. Data brokers install passive Wi-Fi sensors in cities, airports, and retail centers, listening to the constant electronic murmur of modern life. They don't need to know your name. Your device's signature is enough to follow you through space and time. In London, researchers once mapped the movements of over 500,000 people in a single week, without asking a single question, without breaking a single law. In New York, Wi-Fi analytics firms boasted of tracking commuters in subways and shoppers in flagship stores. The same technology that powers customer insights now powers invisible cartography, a map of humanity built not on geography but behavior. Behind these operations is a simple, chilling logic: movement equals intent. Where a person goes reveals who they are. A visit to a gym, a coffee shop, a medical clinic, each location becomes a data point in a larger equation. Patterns of motion reveal income levels, relationship status, political leanings, and psychological tendencies. It's not about spying on individuals, it's about predicting humanity. And the marketplace runs on prediction. Companies sell anonymized data, promising privacy protection through abstraction. But anonymity is fragile. One cross-reference, a Wi-Fi signal here, a login there, and the mask falls away. Your anonymous footprint becomes identifiable. Your routine, your home address, your workplace, your habits, reconstructed through the digital echoes you leave behind. What's worse, the system doesn't just observe. It anticipates. Machine learning models ingest these traces, learning when people travel, when they shop, when they're most vulnerable to ads. They know when you're tired at an airport, when you're bored in a hotel lobby, when your guard is down. They know the moment you'll click. The invisible economy thrives on timing. And not all networks are what they seem. Cybercriminals and surveillance contractors have mastered the art of mimicry. They create phantom hotspots with familiar names: free airport Wi-Fi, hotel guest access, coffee_lounge. The moment someone connects, their traffic is intercepted, their credentials harvested, their data mirrored. The connection feels genuine, fast, safe, but behind the scenes, a silent observer copies everything. Passwords, cookies, messages, and tokens all flow through invisible hands. Governments noticed this potential long ago. National intelligence agencies, unable to resist such an omnipresent tool, began weaving Wi-Fi surveillance into their arsenal. Some justified it under security pretexts, tracking suspects, preventing attacks. But power rarely stops at the line of necessity. In Canada, the federal police were once caught using airport Wi-Fi to monitor passengers' movements between terminals. In the United States and Europe, leaked documents revealed covert programs using public networks as passive tracking grids. The border between marketing analytics and state surveillance blurred until they became indistinguishable. The psychology behind this system is both ancient and simple. Humans crave connection. They equate access with freedom, and freedom with safety. The word free disarms them. It creates trust where skepticism should live. Free Wi-Fi satisfies an emotional need, the desire to belong, to stay updated, to remain tethered to the digital pulse of modern life. Every time someone clicks connect, they reaffirm the illusion that control rests in their hands. But consent is not control. It's choreography. The illusion of choice masks a reality where every path leads to the same destination: data extraction. People think they're making decisions. In truth, the infrastructure has already decided for them. You may choose where to connect, but not what you surrender in the process. That's the quiet brilliance of the invisible economy. It transforms free will into predictable behavior. In this world, Wi-Fi isn't just a utility, it's a sensor network. Every router is an observer, every packet a whisper of identity. Together they create a nervous system that spans the planet, pulsing with the private signals of billions. The system doesn't just record presence, it detects motion, anticipates return, and refines understanding with each encounter. Some modern smart cities already merge Wi-Fi analytics with facial recognition systems, creating unified profiles that tie digital activity to physical presence. The result is omniscient visibility, a city that doesn't just see you, it remembers you. Even when you turn off GPS, block cookies, or browse in private mode, your device continues to betray you through its constant search for connection. And those who listen, marketers, corporations, governments, learn to translate that digital chatter into profit and control. You can avoid apps, but you can't avoid infrastructure. The network is everywhere. It's in airports, classrooms, hospitals, shopping centers, and public parks. It's built into the architecture of daily life. The surveillance isn't hidden, it's normalized. The economics of it all are staggering. Behavioral data collected through Wi-Fi networks feeds advertising models worth hundreds of billions of dollars annually. Corporations buy, trade, and refine these insights like commodities. Each signal becomes part of an algorithmic marketplace where prediction is the product. The system knows which airport shop you'll visit before boarding, which restaurant you'll choose after arrival, even which terminal you'll linger in when your flight is delayed. This is not coincidence, it's precision economics. And as artificial intelligence advances, the system grows bolder. It begins to simulate empathy, anticipating emotions through behavior. A delayed passenger equals frustration, frustration equals vulnerability, vulnerability equals higher conversion rates for certain ads. The invisible economy doesn't just study you, it manipulates you, nudging your behavior in ways so subtle you mistake them for personal choice. The greatest trick of this system is invisibility. People still believe surveillance looks like cameras, passwords, or spies in dark rooms. But the new surveillance is light, effortless, ambient. It hides behind the familiar, a coffee shop logo, a hotel login page, a smiling terms of service checkbox. It doesn't need to chase you. You invite it in. The danger isn't only privacy loss, it's behavioral conditioning. The more predictable human behavior becomes, the easier it is to control markets, politics, and attention. The invisible economy doesn't need force, it needs familiarity. It knows that repetition breeds comfort, and comfort breeds compliance. Each time someone accepts a free connection, they reinforce their role in the system, not as a customer, but as a data source. In time, the physical and digital realms will merge completely. Wi-Fi will no longer simply connect devices, it will define environments. Buildings will adapt in real time to behavioral patterns, adjusting temperature, lighting, and content based on who walks in. Retail stores will change layouts according to movement analytics. Public spaces will evolve like living organisms guided by data collected through invisible airwaves. And the same system that powers convenience will, inevitably, power control. Some call this the future of connectivity. Others call it the architecture of surveillance. Both are true. The invisible economy thrives because it offers something irresistible: ease. It trades on fatigue, impatience, and distraction. It knows that people will always choose convenience over caution. And it capitalizes on that truth without shame. Somewhere, right now, 1 million new connections are being made, each one a tiny act of trust. Behind every one, a silent observer listens, records, learns. The network grows, adapts, evolves. It doesn't sleep. It doesn't forget. It simply waits for the next accept to appear on a screen. Free Wi-Fi doesn't connect you to the internet. It connects the internet to you. And in that connection, everything you are, your identity, your habits, your emotions, becomes currency. You aren't just online. You're on display. You are the product, the pattern, the signal, and the sale. The invisible economy is not coming. It's already here. And the moment you stop to check your notifications, somewhere in the static of the air around you, it's already checking back.